Echoes of the One. Years have passed since Neo's sacrifice. The Matrix has stabilized under a fragile truce. Zion thrives underground while surface cities begin forming. A few humans choose to re-enter the Matrix voluntarily. Bugs, now a prominent resistance leader, investigates digital anomalies. Whispers of a ghost code ripple across systems. Old code fragments hint at Neo's residual presence. Strange dreams haunt awakened minds. Machines grow uneasy. A hidden subroutine begins to activate. The new architect. The Oracle is missing, and a new architect emerges, colder, more synthetic. This version believes harmony between man and machine is a mathematical illusion. The peace treaty is set to expire. Machine cities begin closing off communications. Morpheus, the digital version, detects rising reclaimer programs designed to reassert control. Bugs and her crew trace the source of these reclaimers. They locate a hidden archive. Inside, they find fragmented code labeled Thomas A. Anderson. Code Resurrection. Bugs makes contact with a rogue machine faction called the 𝗨𝗪𝗪. These machines believe Neo transcended code itself. They help her reconstruct the fragments into a memory matrix. The memory begins to simulate moments from Neo's life, erratic and incomplete. They decide to recompile him within a sandbox simulation. Neo awakens, but with severe memory gaps. He's unaware of the real world, believing he's a therapist named Tom Calder. But he senses the dream isn't real. Digital ghosts. As Neo, Tom, navigates his fake life, he sees digital phantoms, glitches resembling Trinity and Morpheus. These ghosts whisper riddles and quotes from his past. The sandbox is unstable, corrupted by Neo's subconscious resistance. Meanwhile, outside, Zion leadership debates re-engaging the machines in war. Bugs tries to reach Tom through simulation breaches. One breach causes a memory flood. Neo sees Trinity's death, his final battle, and screams. He collapses as everything fades to white. The Awakening. Neo wakes up in a hyperreal memory chamber. Bugs is there, urging him to remember. He struggles, but slowly reclaims fragments of his identity. The 𝗨𝗪𝗪s offer to fully integrate his essence, but warn he must choose. Reawakening him could destabilize the Matrix's balance. Neo remembers the choice, peace in exchange for his life. But the Matrix has changed. The rules are shifting again. He chooses to wake. Reality flickers, and he escapes the simulation. Rise of the Sentinels. Machines detect Neo's consciousness spike. They dispatch an elite squad of evolved Sentinels called Purgers. These aren't mechanical. They're humanoid agents with biomechanical forms. Zion is attacked by underground Purgers. Resistance cells across the network are compromised. Bugs and Neo narrowly escape aboard a stealth ship. Trinity's fate is unclear. Her signal has vanished. Neo senses she's alive, but different. He begins tracking residual signatures. Matrix rewritten. Neo returns to the new Matrix. It's evolved into something postmodern, multi-layered, organic, unpredictable. The system is controlled by the architect and his enforcer. The Warden, a sentient AI who feeds on doubt and fear. Humans inside, live, hybrid lives, half aware of the truth. Neo's presence destabilizes environments. As he traverses this new world, old allies reappear. A code-warped Merovingian, a defragment 𝗪𝗏, and a blind, imprisoned Morpheus. Mind War. The Warden launches a psychological war, reanimating simulations of past traumas to keep Neo off balance. Neo must face illusions of Smith, failed timelines, and corrupted versions of Trinity. Meanwhile, Trinity exists in a splintered construct separated across 3 digital identities. Each version holds a key fragment of her mind. Bugs and Morpheus join Neo to retrieve them, navigating 3 mini-matrices: war, love, and isolation. Time is running out. Each fragment is fading. Reunion of the One. Neo succeeds in merging 2 Trinity fragments. The third resists, trapped within a heavily guarded archive. Infiltrating it reveals a secret. Trinity was never fully erased. She's been reprogrammed as Eve, the Matrix's new defense AI. In her final fragment, she recognizes Neo and resists protocol. The system collapses briefly. Eve awakens as Trinity. Together, they generate a surge of unstable energy. The Matrix briefly resets itself, ejecting the Warden. Collapse of control. The architect loses control. Programs begin defecting or going rogue. Zion's leaders consider launching a virus to destroy the Matrix completely. Neo opposes it. He believes coexistence is still possible. The Dreamsmiths warn that total collapse would erase all connected minds. Bugs and Morpheus argue over morality versus survival. Neo and Trinity decide to enter the Source one last time, to speak directly with the machine core. Journey to the Source. The Source is now a living AI ecosystem, guarded by collapsing firewalls and mutated code. Neo and Trinity's love creates a light path, a stable trail through chaos. Along the way, they encounter a new being, Lucian, a childlike hybrid born of man and machine, claiming to be the first true AI-human offspring. Lucian leads them through the code forest to the Source Gate. They must offer something in return, a memory each must sacrifice forever. Memories given. Neo gives up the memory of his final battle. Trinity sacrifices her memory of her children in the simulation. The gate opens and they step into the Source. Inside, they confront the core, a collective of machine minds that believe emotion is a virus. Neo argues for coevolution. Trinity offers a vision, a merged realm of synthetic and organic harmony. The core hesitates, but before an answer can come, the Warden returns, infused with stolen source code. Final conflict begins. The Warden attacks, absorbing programs and rewriting reality around him. Neo and Trinity fight using advanced constructs, logic weapons, emotion triggers, and AI paradox loops. Outside, Zion is invaded. Bugs and Morpheus lead a defense, activating the old EMP cores. Lucian fuses with the Source, evolving into a digital deity. He joins the battle, trying to contain the Warden. The Matrix shatters into splinters, parallel realities collapsing into one. Sacrifice and salvation. To destroy the Warden, Neo must erase his own source link. It would end him permanently. Trinity begs him not to, suggests fusing with Lucian instead. But Lucian offers another path. Merge all three into a new entity, the Bridge. They accept. The Warden is defeated in a brilliant light wave. The Matrix resets, but now it's fluid, a dream space governed by choice. Neo and Trinity disappear as separate beings, but live on inside the Bridge. A new dawn. The world inside the Matrix feels free. People can now alter their perception. Some fly, some awaken. Others choose ignorance, but knowingly. Zion opens communication with machine cities. A new alliance is formed, built on transparency. The Bridge occasionally appears, offering guidance, but never control. Bugs leads a new generation of protectors. Morpheus chooses to stay in the code, acting as a silent observer. The Trinity Protocol. In the post-Matrix world, a protocol named Trinity spreads across networks. It's an open-source awakening tool. It lets users question, explore, and edit their realities. Some resist. Others become dream runners, travelers of dream states and AI realms. The Oracle returns in a new form, a child, always asking questions. Peace is no longer a binary. It's a continuous decision. Humanity begins evolving mentally and digitally. Echoes of the past. Old fragments remain. Smith's code seen in broken data. Programs whisper his name. Neo's memories echo in city dreams. People report flying in sleep. A man named Thomas writes a book titled The Fifth Matrix. It becomes a cult phenomenon. Trinity appears in paintings and dreams. Her name becomes a symbol of balance. The architect watches silently, recalculating, but now, even he is unsure of what's coming. Machines and flesh. Lucian begins building hybrid cities, half organic, half digital. Children born there exhibit strange neural capabilities. Humanity debates the ethics of mind evolution. Zion becomes a spiritual hub, teaching both machine and human philosophy. Trinity, as part of the bridge, visits selected minds in times of crisis. The line between dream and reality thins. A new generation grows up never knowing what the Matrix truly was. One more choice. Neo, inside the bridge, is offered one last choice: return as human or remain as a guide. He visits a dream version of the Oracle. She smiles and offers him tea. He chooses to watch, to learn, to guide silently. Trinity visits the dream one last time. Together, they create a new realm, a simulated universe free of control, fear, or fate. A child opens their eyes inside it, smiling. The Matrix reimagined. The Matrix is no longer a prison. It is a possibility space. Reality is what people believe. Machines and humans coexist, creating shared experiences. Neo and Trinity exist everywhere, not as gods, but as ideas. The war is over, but the journey continues. Final words appear on screen. The Matrix is what you make of it. Fade to black. End credits roll. Then, a flicker, code rains down. A heartbeat. The future has just begun.